Welcome to topic 5.2, Beyond the Person Situation Debate. This is 2016 PSY Personality Psychology, and my name is Dr. Kathy Ryan. So, the difference between persons and situations, or how do they relate to each other? Personality is better for describing people over time, whereas situations are better at describing people within a context. So in research and experimental research, we often refer to state behaviour, which is how someone or the participant is in this direct situation, or then trait behaviour, which is how a participant typically functions over time. So these two questions can occur in clinical situations as well as during experimental situations. And they can depend, the answers that you get depend on the type of questions that you ask. So within these person-situation interactions, the effects of traits can depend on situations or vice versa. The effects of situations can depend on the traits. So even the strongest demonstrations of situational control, like those ones we were talking about from the Stanford Prism experiment or Milgram's electric shock experiments, traits influence the behaviour. So there were some people in that, for instance, in those strongest demonstrations, not everybody conformed. There were actually quite a lot of deviations from the people that we expected the way people would behave. So there was a lot of deviations, a lot of outliers, if you like. And sometimes in the descriptions of these studies, of these experiments, you'll only hear about those who conformed. Again, it's one of those replication problems where they don't describe all the information that well, but the truth is that not everyone conformed. We will talk about reinforcement sensitivity theory, which explicitly speaks to how people react to the environment around them. So like everything in life, there are extremes. So there are extremist situationisms. They think everybody's equal, or differences are due to situational influences. Therefore, the situation's all powerful, nothing at fault of the individual, and all problems can be solved by changing the context. So take someone out of that space and they won't act in that way anymore. But that goes two ways. There are extremist trait thinking people or personality psychs that believe that behaviour is solely determined by their traits. Traits are all powerful, nothing is the fault of the society, and all problems can be solved by weeding out ill-fitting, unworthy individuals. So obviously, we can see that both extremes are problematic. So how do we go about resolving the trait situation debate? Personality is maintained while persons adapt to situations. And to understand people, we need to explain how both traits and context affect your behaviour at the same time. So again, the reinforcement sensitivity theory is a good example of this, and it discusses how people respond differently to different circumstances and situations. Another topic we'll be discussing later will be targeting interventions using personality. So being able to address drug addiction and how different personalities can place people at further risk, or it can also make them more resilient depending on their personality. So there needs to be an even balance. So moving on to the 1990s, you see that this researcher, for instance, William Fleason, was very affected by this debate. But he found that in the end, both sides have turned out to be right. He really looked into it to see what was going on. And this is where we were in about the 1990s. So it was coming to an end. Everyone was right. So we're all friends right now, like we're good. Everyone's happy? No. Walter Mischel hadn't gone away. He was still believing in his thoughts as well, and there was still the extremists. And if you walk down halls of universities, if a personality psychologist may have been a little bit not as well respected as an experimental social psychologist, there were in a lot of really old universities, for instance. However, and you'll listen to that in the Black Goat podcast. You can hear about some examples of that. So what happened? It started up again, and it was started up by this podcast, and it's called The Personality Myth. And you should click on this link and have a little listen. It's not required listening. It's interesting. But what it created in 2016 was a social media storm. And the reason this happened is because it featured Walter Mischel, and he was able to give his opinion on this. And he said, ultimately, it's the situation, not the person, that determines things. And this created sharp criticism on social media from some very eminent personality psychologists. It led to a range of blogs, including the one that is your required reading, and you can check that out on Learning at Griffith as well. Like, here's an example of a professor who now is in Melbourne, but at the time was in the US, and she was saying, no, this isn't, I'm worried that people are going to walk away with misconceptions about this because you've put this on your podcast. Obviously, it's a very important podcast, and a lot of people listen to it. But yeah, so that it brought up the problem again, and we're back to having the argument once again. And as you'll see in the Black Goat podcast that is on there, and again, I highly recommend starting at 24 minutes, but they talk about this situationalism as well, and how there are varying sides of it. They are personality psychologists, so they're very biased in one way, but they will give you the other side as well. Sanjay, who is one of the people on there, basically was explaining that that there's two sides, that they have very outspoken personalities, those situationalists. So very interesting. But I'll finish up on this, that from Carver and Shearer again, personality isn't like a rubber stamp that you pound into each situation you enter. There are processes that go on inside you, leading you to act the way you do. Such processes create a sense of continuity within the person, and even if the person acts differently in different circumstances, the same processes are engaged even if the results differ across situations. So a lot to think about, a lot to process, and something to continue to debate and discuss in our tutorials.